Hello, welcome to Today in History for the 10th of August. My name is Sotonye Afiesimama. Okay, as is my usual tradition, let's roll back the blind, and we're going 501 years into the past. So on this day, Portuguese navigator Ferdinand Magellan set sail from Spain in an effort to find a western sea route to the rich Spice Islands of Indonesia. In command of 5 ships and 270 men, Magellan sailed to West Africa and then to Brazil, where he searched the South American coast for a strait that would take him to the Pacific. So, 501 years today, history was made. History that would change the world forever. Okay, so 1793. It's another notable year. The Louvre in Paris opens. So, during the French Revolution, the National Assembly decreed that the Louvre should be used as a museum to display the nation's masterpieces. So on this day, with an exhibition of 537 paintings, the majority of the works being royal and confiscated church property. So the Louvre opens on this day in 1793 with 537 paintings, most of which, like I mentioned earlier, were royal and the rest confiscated from the church. Let's move on to the year 1867. This guy, his name is Ira Aldridge. He's a famed or famous Shakespearean actor. He was American and then later came to the British stage, and so he was American and British as well. He came on the British stage as an actor and a playwright and made his career after 1824, largely on the London stage and in Europe, especially in Shakespearean roles, like I alluded to earlier. He was born in New York. Aldridge is the only actor of African-American descent among the 33 actors of the English stage honored with a bronze plaque at the Shakespeare Memorial Theatre at Stratford-upon-Avon. So that's a bronze plaque that honors Ira Aldridge. And I'm going to read what it says. There's possibly people listening to me who are not able to see, so I'll read this out. So it starts with his name, obviously, Ira Aldridge. 1807 to 1867, so he died at the age of 60 on this day. African-American actor, was manager here of the Coventry Theatre. Okay, so this is a plaque in honor of him being a manager at Coventry, and this is not the Shakespearean, the Globe Theatre plaque. So this happened in 1828, so this plaque, he was manager of the Coventry Theatre in 1828 during the struggle to abolish slavery. So that's what the plaque says here. So Belgrade Theatre is written at the bottom, and then University of Warwick. Okay, it's a round plaque, blue background with white letterings. Let's move on to the year 1937. The electric guitar was patented. George Beauchamp secured a United States patent for the electric guitar on this day in 1937. The resulting instrument, the Rickenbacker A22 and A25 lap steel, known as the frying pan, as you can see here, it does look like a frying pan, is widely regarded as the first mass-produced electric guitar. And this is what George Beauchamp's guitar looked like. And and we shall show you what the man himself looks like in a bit. That's him there. Okay, so we move on to the next occurrence of note today. 1846, the Smithsonian Institute opens. This is the one in Washington, D.C. in the United States of America. The institution was created after a decade of debate about how best to spend a bequest left to America from an obscure English scientist. President James K. Polk signed the Smithsonian Institution Act into law on this day in 1846. In 1829, James Smithson died in Italy, leaving behind a will with a peculiar footnote, and it read in part, in the event that his only nephew died without any heirs, Smithson decreed that the whole of his estate would go to the United States of America to found at Washington, under the name of the Smithsonian Institution, an establishment for the increase and diffusion of knowledge. Interesting. And, I also found out that James Smithson had never visited the United States, so hence the reason why this bequest was a bit weird, to say the least. But yeah, he did what his heart told him to do, and the United States and the world at large is better. It's got more knowledge, with regards to the arts and I guess the sciences as well. So this was what happened on this day in 1846. It was a nice thing to do, a nice, really nice thing to do. And interestingly, his only nephew did die without heirs. That's exactly what happened. Anyway, last but not least, the year is 2003, and guess what? Yeah, there was a heat wave in the whole of Europe. People died. The thermometer tells the whole story. So 100 degrees Fahrenheit was recorded for the first time during a European heat wave. On the 10th of August, so exactly 17 years ago, the United Kingdom records its first ever temperature over 100 degrees Fahrenheit, so which would be equivalent to 37.7 degrees Celsius or centigrade. So we had temperatures higher than that in the United Kingdom exactly 17 years ago. Nothing much has changed today. It's really warm today, but I don't think we quite hit that temperature today. So on that note, we end Today in History for the 10th of August, obviously, and the year is 2020. See you tomorrow for another edition of Today in History. My name again is Sotonie Afiesimama. Do not forget to give me a thumbs up, that is if you like the video and you'd like to see more videos like this. Also, consider subscribing. Now, the way to go about that is not just by clicking the button, but clicking the notification bell as well, so that whenever I release videos, you would be the first to be notified of my uploads. Okay, it's been nice hanging with you guys, and I shall see you tomorrow, August 11th, for another edition of Today in History. Drop me a comment, tell me what you liked about this video, if there's anything I missed, any additions you want to make, if it's your birthday, for instance, happy birthday. Just give me ideas of how I can improve on this channel. There's an African proverb that says it takes a village. It takes a village to train a child. So let me know. If you got any ideas, I don't have any sophisticated camera equipment at the moment. I'm building towards that, but we will get there someday. But at the moment, this is what I can do. I hope you do appreciate it, and it would be nice if you did give me a thumbs up and join my subscriber list. Okay, till tomorrow, stay safe. Bye-bye.